So this being the Canada Day weekend, I wanted to give my thoughts on kind of how I feel about how we stand in the financial industry here in Canada. And to do that, I just want to reflect back on some thoughts back from June 21st. I had the privilege to attend the University Waterloo FinTech Club event, hosted and facilitated by Singh. And so here are some of my thoughts and notes from that evening to give us some reflection on the overall. And to be honest, I still don't have a full grasp on cryptocurrency and blockchain, but you see, to me, it's a birth of a new form of currency, or what is described as a token. This token then allows you, the player in this market, the ability to build commerce for yourself. And because tokens are wanted by others, you can convert them to real cash in the real world. And it's all about transparency in this process. Cryptocurrency and blockchain are new financial technologies that are evolving, and Canada is beginning to lag in this respect. Why? Well, because it's of its strict and confining regulations, to the point that our accredited investor criteria is prohibiting those who fully understand the industry from even investing $500 in a new company because they lack investment experience or don't have $1 million in net worth assets. Now, on that evening, one of the companies represented was called Fintrucks. The CEO, Nelson Lin of Fintrucks, is dealing in a small business loans P2P where banks use the infrastructure of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. And because of the transparency, they can build more efficient small business loans where the bank sets the underwriting criteria and they simply offer the service. He described where banks in the past were really only interested in the $1 million loans. And this company now is able to create smaller, profitable loans in this small business owner space. And so, the question I have for us on Canada Day and for us in Canada and the financial industry is this. So what are we doing to learn more about this? Sometimes I think Canadians should not be so quick to dismiss or be scared of things that are new. But, come on. The financial industry itself is made up. I mean, our ancestors valued gold or some other asset. And so if you really think about it in terms of what constitutes wealth, it's more about how we get things done. And perhaps a more creative solution may be in order. And just last night, I attended an event celebrating Canada in Brantford, Ontario. It was great with fireworks, everything else. Bands, live bands, love that stuff. And I witnessed a community in celebration. And I also met, potential client or candidates for a municipal election. I met organizers, sponsors, and a community celebrating this together, this great country of our called Canada. I see opportunity and hope and believe this new currency has more to it. It's beginning to redefine Asia and the rest of the world, and it certainly appears to be here to stay. And so perhaps Canada, instead of putting up barriers, maybe we should start figuring out how it can help us solve some of our current social problems, of which we do have many. You see, one of the things that bothered me is to learn that because of all of the challenges, the students themselves we educate here, for example, in Waterloo, Ontario, are now leaving to work in Asia. And personally, I prefer to keep that talent local. And so, to Bikram and his entire team at the University Waterloo FinTech, well done. Great discussion, and a thanks again for the privilege. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this blog podcast. All the best, Will Prinzen, founder, Sciuridae.